Alright, so, my friend here, Razor, if you will, that's his YouTube name. Link in the description to his YouTube. Go subscribe to him. He's really cool.
Put it in the description.
But yeah, we're
I
gonna
may
be
or
playing
may
a little
not
bit.
be collapsing on the ground.
We're playing a little bit of BlazBlue to test out audio or something. I don't know.
Who is we?
I mean, I'm playing BlazBlue. He's on Discord.
Yeah,
He's viewing everything at 2 frames per second.
which is completely fine. Totally.
He's not struggling at all.
Nope.
Stay tuned for when we play Ace Attorney on stream or something. After YouTube allows me to do streams.
I'm mentally struggling now. That's the thing. Anyways.
It's coming up on winter break at our school, so we're probably I'm probably gonna be doing streams.
Yeah. And you guys get to hear the background audio, which is not.
I like what I'm doing with the audio right now, because you can hear the game audio, but it's not blaring.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to hear everything, you know.
This is what I needed. Because the past recordings literally just had the game audio and our audio being like really like spliced together and not good. I don't know why I changed.
I mean, it was fine. It wasn't.
It wasn't good, Murphy. Just say it.
It wasn't good, but it was fine.
Fine
It
isn't.
doesn't have to be amazing.
You wouldn't want your mom's surgery to be fine, would you?
If he's not dead, then I don't think I care. You know? I don't know why she's getting surgery so close to her departing from the country, but...
Speaking of surgeries, what would you do if a doctor like came into the operating room, looked at you and said, "Uh-oh"? Or like when you're in the middle of surgery, like the doctor says something like, "Uh-oh." What's your response?
I would probably just like giggle.
He laughs at his pain. Ah! I remember.
I would giggle.
Happy Chaos! Glock. Gun.
Time to go SWAT mode in a Roblox racing game. Because I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
We ballin'.
Yeah. I don't know what he said, because I put it in Japanese. So, what's something we can talk about?
What?
What's something we can talk about?
Did you see the fight? I guess I don't know.
Which fight? There's a lot.
The one that just happened today.
I heard about it on the bus. Was that the one? No, never mind. That was a different story. I heard about someone wanking in the school bathroom.
What?
Yeah. That's been happening a lot recently, apparently. Like kids are
Really?
just like apparently a kid got like recorded wanking in the school bathroom.
Oh.
Because like someone came in, heard him, and then was like, ha ha ha. He's pulling it in the bathroom.
I mean, he deserved it. I don't know what he's doing in there.
Like, he couldn't wait? Like, he couldn't leave?
Guys. He really could have waited.
For real? The logistics of it all. It's like, you know, I think he could have waited till he got home. I mean, he could have. Or he just could have not come to school.
It's not that he could have, it's that he should have.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Really?
But yeah, what was the fight about?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. They were talking, and then they stood up, and then a Chromebook got thrown. And like, me personally, I would never get a Chromebook thrown at me. That's just me, though. I don't know about you.
Instigating. Personally, I would never. I would have blitzed them before, you know, they threw a Chromebook at me.
A Chromebook and some random girl's soda. And hit somebody else's Chromebook while mid-hit because you can't aim.
Oh.
But, like...
No aim?
That's just me. No aim? Me personally, I would have better aim. Me personally, I would have aim bot, actually.
Me personally, I wouldn't have been in that fight because I would have already beaten them up. You know? I would have beaten up before the fight even happened.
Like, before we started, they would have been on the ground. Like, that's just how I feel about it.
Like, I'm just saying though, that's just me. Like,
That's like only me.
The person who's in the fights watching this video is now trying to beef with me. Oh, you think you could have done better? Come on, throw your hands up. Like, I'm not good.
I'm not gonna throw a Chromebook.
Just don't throw the Chromebook. Put the Chromebook down. Don't pull out the Chromebook.
Chromebook down. That thing's like way too expensive for me to pay for it.
I feel like they would get in trouble for that. You know?
2 weeks suspension, and you get a Chromebook thrown at you. Come on, bro.
Could never be me.
Could never. Also, I think I sent you the video for Discord. Yeah, I did. It's sent.
Oh. I'm not gonna pull that up because we are children, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble from YouTube for putting that on there. Because I know...
Well, obviously, not on the recording.
Child violence is bad.
It's fine. It's fine.
Like I show child violence all the time in my videos.
I thought he started speaking Chinese. We're not going to talk about that.
Let's go. Hello. I'm watching it, but hold up, that.
Yeah.
Ooh. That wasn't really a fight. Hold up.
Well, they didn't throw, but I mean, there was a Chromebook.
Like that was a Chromebook throw, but I don't think that can be considered a fight, quote unquote. You know?
Well, and the cops.
The what?
If she had to like get held against a desk,
yeah.
The only reason there wasn't one was because Miss was there. But
yeah,
I mean,
that's fair.
I would call it one. 'Cause you don't see that every day. I mean, what do you call that? An altercation?
Yeah, I think it's more of an altercation. It's nothing like it wasn't a back and forth. It was more just a. You could call that assault since like a Chromebook was thrown. You know.
True. I mean, it's just like, for me, if I saw someone with a black eye, I wouldn't ask them if they got in an altercation. I'd ask them if they got in a fight. And it would say yes. Like, if you got a Chromebook thrown at you, I think you would also consider that one.
I know both of these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she threw that.
She needed that Chromebook.
That's it's like she picked that up. The teacher didn't do anything in that.
I don't know what she was supposed to do.
And then you got in the back looking back at the camera. Like he takes a peek at the camera. It's like, did you see that? For real? But yeah, I think that was more of an altercation than anything.
Well, I mean, if I was in it, I wouldn't call it an altercation because I got a Chromebook on.
I would have been mad. I would have been mad. I'll tell you that. Like, no teacher's holding me back if I'm getting a Chromebook thrown at me. But
like, if she got held against the desk by Miss for screaming, "I'm going to actually kill her."
yeah.
No altercation. That's a death threat.
Yeah, no.
I'm not letting that slide.
I would have been scared. If I was the person who threw the Chromebook, I probably, like, I would have peed myself after. Oh, God. Oh, no, what did I do? I messed up.
And you missed. They hit it back to you. Bro,
like,
I
think she hit dead. Like, she whiffed
well,
that
yeah,
throw.
I mean, that wasn't the point, but you know it happened.
Like, she whiffed that throw.
Blocked it, but she came back with like a cat, or not a cat. She came back with ice on her wrist, and not the good way.
Not the good way. She won't drip it. I'll be honest with you.
She was in pain.
I'm surprised.
She was not making it out of the hood.
I'm surprised she didn't block it and like deck her or anything like that. She just took it and then like went back to what she was doing. I respect her for that. I respect her for that.
Exactly. I respect her in general.
The people on
just
YouTube
being
aren't
so
gonna understand what I'm saying.
We can just cut this whole section out, dude.
We won't have anything in the video then.
I did that. Okay. He's fine.
I'm just gonna title the video "Hanging Out with Murphy and Testing Out Audio."
I mean, that was a great audio test.
Yeah. Oh.
That was not a great audio test.
Yo, it's so cool and vibing. What, you scared? You scared? Come on.
I know I am. And I'm not even playing the game.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
What if he was? Int.
Sorry, sir. Keep your eyes quiet. What's up? Alright, and we're gonna wrap it up here.